guys, welcome back to this channel, and today I'm coming to you with some very exciting news. But of course, before we head into that, if you're new here and you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. There is a subscribe button right below this video. So if you've been following me from the beginning of this channel, you will notice that there is a time that I promised to give you an update on the status of NOC in Qatar. For those who are not familiar what an NOC is, this is a no objection certificate that allows an employee to change a job from one company to another. Without that certificate, then even if you get a job offer with another employer here in Qatar, you cannot change jobs without first having to exit the country and come back with a new visa and a new sponsorship. But I'm excited to say that from the 30th of August, a new law was passed that abolished the kafala system, which was the law that required, of course, employers to issue an NOC to whoever wanted to leave the company. And there were restrictions that applied to this rule. For some company, you either had to have completed 5 years for you to qualify for an NOC or for you to be allowed to change jobs without having to leave the country. And some companies were 2 years or 3 years, it depended. And the other way for somebody to get an NOC was that they should have been demobilized because of maybe redundancy or whatever reason. But as of this moment, this is just the most exciting news. I don't know if you guys are having the same sentiments that I have, because this is something that we have been waiting for so long. You can imagine maybe you attend an interview, whether online or face-to-face, and you're given this offer, and then the barrier becomes the fact that you cannot get an NOC. Or sometimes the fact that you cannot get an NOC deters you from even getting that interview, because so many positions would clearly state at the bottom that you must have a transferable visa, or you should be able to get an NOC or stuff like that. But at the moment, that is not the case. In fact, just today around 11 something, I think it was announced or it was published in the Peninsula, which is one of the whatever official newspapers of Qatar, that employees can in fact change jobs. I think it has already taken effect. Of course, there are some rules that apply from what I have seen, and of course I will put a link to that article right below this video. But from what I saw is that yes, you can change your job by notifying your employer through an electronic system. And then you have to give a notice period of 30 days if you have worked in the company for 2 years or less. But if you have worked with the employer for more than 2 years, then you need to give like a 2 months notice. So there are some few like requirements here and there, but of course you should have a valid a valid job contract with your company. It is so unfortunate that there are some people that do not have that labor contract, you know, that attested labor contract. If you don't have it, then before you even think of starting the whole process of changing an employer, make sure you inquire from your company if they have a copy of that, because I think for me, I have my copy. For us, I think we were being given one copy and one copy was kept in the file, but I don't think everybody has that. So just check and make sure that you have it, so that it doesn't become another barrier or delays your employer changing process. So yeah, there are a few things here and there that will need to be put in place before you can change jobs, but there are things that are achievable, and this is just very exciting for everyone, I suppose. The other law that has accompanied this change of NOC is that there is a minimum wage that has been put into place, so that no employer can be paid less than 1,000 riyal. Although today on the news I have seen that the minimum wage is going to be 1,800. I don't know how accurate that is, but I think I saw that on the website of I Love Qatar. because previously it was announced that the minimum wage would be 1,000, and today I've seen something different, which is 1,800. So guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but yes, you can imagine there are still some people who are working with salaries that are below 1,000 riyals, which is very minimal given the cost of living in this place. Things are so expensive, and they have become even more expensive during this period of the pandemic. So yes, congratulations to everyone who is looking to changing jobs. You know, initially when I saw the article on the 30th, I think there was somewhere that had been stated that the law would take effect 6 months after it has been gazetted, and I was like, oh my god, we would have to wait until next year, sometime next year. But I think no, if you follow the process that has been laid out for changing jobs, you can start if you already have a valid job offer with your new employer. So let's see how things will turn up. But yes, this is of course very encouraging, and something that we look forward to. So I believe you can already go ahead and start looking for those vacancies that are advertised that have been limiting you. So nothing should limit you anymore. Of course, for people who look into building a career or for a foreseeable future in Qatar, then this is of course very good news. And also for people who are looking into coming to Qatar for work, maybe those that have accepted the lower positions, then it is a very good thing for them, because within just a few months or maybe a shorter period, they can be able to apply and go and fill up positions that are more relevant to their qualifications and experience. So yes, let nothing stop you if you've been planning to come to Qatar and maybe the only available job is that one for a security guard or that one for a cleaner. Of course, you just have to get the pathway, land in the country, and then start looking for another job, and voila, you will be able to change jobs. But I think for the people that will be changing jobs before the expiry of their probation period, then there would be some penalties that will apply. I don't think that will affect the employees directly, but of course the new employer will have to pay some compensation fees to the older employer, including any amount. Maybe they will share the amount of the air ticket that was used to bring you from your country to this country, and any other fees that are related to maybe processing your change of employment documents. But it is still doable, so let nothing hold you. I know of so many people that have degrees, you know, or that have higher diplomas that are working or that have taken up menial jobs just because they were not able to change or to get better positions. Some people have given up very good opportunities because of not being able to get NOCs. But yeah, with the new law that has taken effect, nothing is going to limit anyone anymore. I don't suppose that maybe the wages will go down, or maybe the salaries will go down. I don't know how this is going to affect the labor market. I guess that is something that we just have to wait and see. But at the end of the day, this is just a very good turn of events for everyone. Nobody really thought that this would happen. I remember at the first time I was talking about this, I asked one guy what he thought about this whole thing, and he said, just forget about it, it will never happen. This is something that the country or the government of Qatar has been talking about for so many years. In fact, somebody was mentioning that this whole rumor started in 2015, but up to this point nothing has happened. So everyone was just like, oh, forget it, just get used to it. But hello, voila, now everything is looking up and nothing should stop you. So guys, on a totally unrelated topic, does anyone have any information about when we would start to receive arrivals from Kenya, or if that is already happening, because this is a very big determinant for me to travel home. I don't want to travel knowing that I'll not be able to come back. Not at this point in time when people are able to change jobs freely. I don't want to risk that one. So if you have any information, please share it in the comment section down below. And if there is any other information that you related to the topic that we just discussed about changing employers that you feel I omitted and you would like to share with the rest of the people, also put it in the comment section down below, or your sentiment. How do you feel? Do you think that now you will take that chance and find a new job, or are you happy with where you are? What is your deal? We would like to know that. Of course, share with us. And if you enjoyed this content, or if you are just happy with the fact that the kafala system has finally been abolished, press that like button, and of course remember to subscribe if you haven't. And of course, if I receive any other news that is related to working in Qatar or living in Qatar, I will be bringing it to you as soon as I received it. Like, yeah, I think this is the fastest that I've rushed to make a video in this entire era. Like, I got so excited and I thought, oh, I must share this. I just must share this because it is such big news. I can't keep it to myself. So yes, remember to check the comment section down below for the link to the peninsula. But if you just Google how to change jobs in Qatar without an NOC, it will just pop up. So don't worry about it. If maybe the link is not working, there are so many ways to find out the full information about this whole thing. So go for it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and bye bye. Remember to subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.